Hey everyone, welcome back to Red, Blue, and You. Today we're diving into an intense exchange between Senator John Kennedy and Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas over the controversial Disinformation Governance Board. This heated discussion raises big questions about government oversight, free speech, and accountability. Before we jump in, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into politics and current events. Alright, let's break it all down. So, what's the deal here?
Senator Kennedy.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Welcome, Mr. Secretary. It's nice to see you again.
Thank you, Senator. Likewise.
I think you're a nice man, and I mean that. I am in awe of Ms. Jankowicz. I have watched her with slack-jawed astonishment. Who picked her?
Senator Kennedy, it's nice to see you as well. The Department of Homeland Security selected Ms. Jankowicz.
Who at the department picked her?
Senator, we don't discuss our internal hiring processes, but I am the Secretary of Homeland Security, and ultimately I am responsible.
When the department picked her, did it know that she had said that Mr. Hunter Biden's laptop is Russian disinformation?
Senator, let me repeat myself and add one other fact. I was not aware of that. We do not discuss the internal hiring process. Ultimately, as the Secretary, I'm responsible for the decisions of the Department of Homeland Security.
When the department picked Ms. Jankowicz, did it know that she had vouched for the veracity of the Steele dossier?
Senator, let me repeat myself and add an additional fact. One, we do not discuss internal hiring processes. Two, I was not aware of that fact. Three, as the Secretary of Homeland Security, I am responsible for the decisions of the department. And four, it is my understanding that Ms. Jankowicz is a subject matter expert in the field in which she will be working on.
I can tell. When the department picked her, was the department aware of her TikTok videos?
Senator,
They're really quite precocious.
Senator, I was not aware of those videos. I, as a secretary, am responsible for the decisions of the department. The department does not discuss its internal hiring processes.
Well, how will this DGB work? For example, when President Obama said, with respect to Obamacare, when he said, if you like your doctor, you can keep your doctor. Is that something that the DGB will investigate?
Senator, the working group that we named the Disinformation Governance Board does not have operational authority and does not have operational capability. But there's a more fundamental principle that really strikes at the question that you have posed, and that is that our mission is to protect the security of the homeland. And we address disinformation when it threatens the security of the homeland. For example,
okay, let me interrupt you, Mr. Secretary, because I don't have much time. I'd like to hear that example, and perhaps we can talk privately. I want to continue probing how your DGB will work. When President Clinton was being investigated for having an affair with a White House intern, and he said, I did not have sex with that woman, Ms. Lewinsky. Is that something the DGB would investigate?
Senator, again, let me be clear that the department's responsibility is to address disinformation that threatens the security of the homeland. And importantly, The working group was established because this disinformation work has been ongoing for nearly 10 years. The working group was established precisely to protect against the infringement on individuals' First Amendment rights, precisely to protect the right of privacy.
Can I ask you a couple of more before I run out of time? I think the chairman may let me go over a minute. I hope he does. Will the DGB be given its own police, its own enforcement powers?
Senator, as I have articulated, the working group does not have operational authority or capability. Its purpose is to make sure that the work that is underway in protecting the homeland, that has been executed for nearly 10 years, is done within guardrails according to policies and standards that ensure that that work does not infringe on people's fundamental First Amendment rights, right of privacy, civil rights, and civil liberties.
Right. Yeah, the government's going to tell us what's true. What could possibly go wrong?
Quite,
Can I ask one last question?
Of course, and that is quite incorrect. That is quite incorrect.
Is the DGB going to accept referrals from the public where people can call in?
You think? Is Kennedy right to be concerned about the Disinformation Governance Board? Should the government have any role in monitoring what's true and false? Or is Mayorkas correct in saying this is all just a misunderstanding? Let me know in the comments. And before you go, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.